So guys, I want to share a little bit of how I got started here at Desired Health Chiropractic. I came in because I was wanting to lose some weight. So what I had done is I had a friend of mine that was dropping weight like crazy, like just falling off of her, and I was like, what are you doing? She said, well, I went to my chiropractor and I got some drops and I started this low calorie diet, and just the weight was coming off. And I thought to myself, I want some of that. So then my next thought was, I've got a chiropractor, so I made an appointment with Dr. Adam to come in and talk to him about that. Now I just want to share a little bit where I was at in my life at that point. So I was diagnosed with hypothyroidism. I don't know if you know what that is, but it makes you feel like a slug. I was tired all the time, I didn't feel good, I just didn't have a lot of energy, and I just wasn't in a good place. And then also we were homeschooling with our kids at that point too. And so they didn't have the mama they need because I was just exhausted, and I would disengage, I'd go off in another room. It was just not a good thing. And my husband was like, you're kind of crabby and mean, and he was right. I didn't feel good. And so at that point, I'm like, this can't stay like this. I want to change. So I'd made that appointment with Dr. Adam, and I came in the office. We sat down, and I told him exactly what I wanted to do. And he's like, no, we're not doing that. And he handed me the nutrition book. I read that book cover to cover. I really always felt like this was a divine thing. God knew I needed this at this point in my life, and he put that idea in me to come to Desired Health Chiropractic. I read that book, I started making changes. So now, in process with that, so I changed with my diet, I changed the way I ate, all of that. But then I also started my corrective care. So whenever I did our very first examination, in my neck, my bones on C2 and C3 are fused together from birth. That was putting a ton of pressure on my thyroid. Therefore, my thyroid couldn't function the way it needed to because of that pressure that was there. I started my chiropractic care, so I started the corrective care. So I started getting regular adjustments. I will never forget the day that I was on the adjusting table. Dr. Adam put his hand on me, and he said, you're gonna be a new woman. And he was so right, because it's the power that's inside our body that does the healing. You have to do the work, but the body knows how to heal. My thyroid turned back on. I was doing testing 3 to 6 months, every 3 to 6 months, getting testing on my thyroid. And I was able to come off medicine. Our body is amazing. God made a smart body. It knows how to heal, and we just got to do the work to do so.